Hey everyone, this is Stratos XR1 here, and I'm here to bring you some Yu-Gi-Oh content. I've decided to start posting up videos for budget decks, such as the one I'm about to show you guys, just to help some people out, that can't necessarily build a deck that's five, six, $700. I don't have one of those decks either, and it's hard to come up with deck ideas that aren't gonna cost you that much and they're good. So I'm gonna show you guys my junk synchron quick draw deck. It's pretty basic, but here we go. Have one Spear Reaper, two quick draw, three junk synchron, three giant germs, two calculators, marshmallow, um, a card trooper. My bad, sorry about that. Um, three Quillbolt hedgehogs, morphing jar, two warrior returning lives, reinforcements in the army, tuning, two shrinks, monster reborn, swords of revealing light, dark hole and giant druned, double MST, two LVs, not two LVs, one LV, and an enemy controller, dust tornado, trap hole, double no entries, double bottomless, mirror force, a Saku, and a dark rive. And the synchros are triple junk warrior, junk destroyer, one junk gardener, the new movie synchro, colossal fighter, nitro warrior, or road warrior, and then nitro warrior, and then drill warrior. Alright, this deck, like I've shown you guys and said, this deck's pretty budget, but I'll just go ahead and tell you some of the reasons for the cards in there, and okay, I'll just do it. Alright, have Spear Reaper and Marshmallow in there just for stall, because after sometime, damn dog. But anyways, after you try to make your pushes with some of your synchros, sometimes you get, you run into like a random deep prism, mirror force, that kind of thing. You need a card that can just stall your opponent long enough to where you can build up your hand in or I should say your resources, so you can go back and go off again. So you need a couple stall cards. You have the Card Trooper, who will mill your Cobalts, uh, Giant Germs, your Calculators, so you can Synchro Summon for Junk Synchron. Or if you have Quick Draw, you can summon, discard, Special Summon, Quick Draw. Then use Cobalt's effect. Then you have Sync for 7, and then you can bring out like Nitro Warrior, or if you have Black Roses and stuff like that, so level 7. Well, actually, no, you can't do that. Quick Draw's drawback. You can't Synchro Summon anything except for with Synchros that require Synchron monsters, my bad. So you can only do like Nitro Warrior, I think, for 7, but he's still a really good card. Yeah, Morphing Jar brings you back a hand when, like I said, when you stall out and need cards. Just discard whatever you have in your hand, and you draw 5 new cards. Card Trooper also, I forgot to mention, when he dies, you get to draw a card, so he's draw power too. Giant germs are in there for junk synchron. He's pretty much just fodder for him. When he dies, you get to bring 2 more out. Your opponent takes 500 damage every time they kill one of these by battle. So it's got a little burn effect, and you get to bring more out. Drawback is he comes out in attack mode, so I don't recommend using him unless you can stall your opponent. So just be careful with that. You have calculator who gains the attack of every as his attack becomes the total amount of stars times 300 of every monster on your side of the field. So like say you have him out and Junk Warrior out, he comes out, Junk Warrior summons, he's 21. Junk Warrior's effect becomes 4400 attack. We'll go look at some of the spells now. We have the Warrior Returning Alive. Pretty much just bring back Junk Synchron, since I think he's the only warrior in the deck. You have Reinforcements in the army, that brings Junk Synchron from your deck to your hand, pretty much. You have Tuning. Tuning brings out both Quick Draw and Junk Synchron. And then you mill card, which is good for this deck, because you want to have your level 2s in your graveyard. Shrink's just pretty much just attack, because sometimes if you just summon Junk Warrior by himself, he can't get over certain things, like the Monarchs. So you pretty much just shrink, run over him. Monster Born staple. Sword stall. Dark Hole staple, just kill everything. Tuned. Double MST for Necro Valley, because Necro Valley gives this deck fits. LV, Econ, y'all know what those do. Dust Tornado for Necro Valley, like I said. Trap Hole, just pretty much just a common filler, since we can't afford Solemn Warnings, so it's a pretty good 1-for-1. No entry, stall pretty much. Bottomless gets you all know what Bottomless does. Mirror Force. Don't have another. We need another common one. If anyone wants to send me one, I would love them forever. Maybe give them a shout out. Just need. I don't care what rarity it is. Just we need those. Saku. Since we don't have D prisms, we just throw them in. We could use some common D prisms too. Dark Bribe, same thing. We don't really have any judgments. I think I only have the one, so we side in Solemn Judgment for Dark Bribes, mainly just so we have some kind of back row hate when they play something that you don't like. Just Dark Bribe, they negates the effect, they get to draw a card. But if it's on your turn, they Mirror Force you and you're pushing for game. Dark Bribe for game. Yeah, okay. but yeah, pretty standard deck. The deck's main focal point, it can pretty much spam Junk Warrior at will, pretty much. The 8 stars are kind of harder to summon with this deck. We run 2 stars mainly with so it's odd number synchros are the easiest to summon. So Nitro Warrior gets summoned a lot with this deck. Junk Warrior gets summoned a lot. Junk Destroyer, we added the Spirit Reaper, so he's easier to summon now, and when you do summon him with this deck, it's usually with 3 monsters, so you can go off and destroy 2 monsters with him, so it's pretty good. But yeah, that's the deck. I will have more content. Oh, excuse me. In the near future, probably, I don't know. I don't know, whenever I feel like making another video, I guess, but is Stratos XR1, and I'm signing off. Peace.